It is early in the morning on the first day of the week, Easter Sunday, 2020. The Church of Our Savior is empty. I'm about to celebrate alone in this church, Easter Sunday Mass. The Paschal candle is lit. The book is set on the lectern to hear our Easter readings. Magnificent, but so very different, this Easter being proclaimed alone. And then the altar is set. Some simple wine, some simple bread that will become the body and blood of the risen Lord. It is strange, it is a muted Easter, because there is no congregation to celebrate the resurrection of the risen Lord. Looking out from the altar, there is but an empty church, dimly lit, the sun coming up early in the morning, as our gospel will say, when the women ran to the tomb. Perhaps we have the same question. They wanted to know how the stone was going to be rolled back so they could go in and anoint the body of the dead Lord. We want to know how the stone will be rolled away from this awful coronavirus pandemic. The women didn't have an idea, but they knew it was a challenge, a problem, a difficulty they faced. We don't know all of the answers to this. But as we celebrate this Easter Sunday Mass, as we celebrate together but apart, we know that we have the question, how will this stone be rolled away? How will we come out of the darkness of our own apartments, our own houses? And we know probably what the women knew deep in their heart, that they had to do the right thing. But at the end of the day, the grace of God, the power of God, in ways they could not understand, were going to change their lives forever. And so you and I, we know what we have to do. We know social distancing. We know the better hygiene. We know all of those things. But exactly how this pandemic will end, how we will come out of our separation to be together again, that will rely on God's grace. Jesus was on the cross, and then on the third day he rose. We celebrate today on the third day, Easter. Our days in the tomb of this coronavirus will not be 3. They are much longer. They have been much longer. But yes, as we unite our sufferings with Jesus, so too, we know that our God will help us to roll away the stone of this pandemic, and we will rise with the risen Lord to new life. This is our Easter prayer. This is our Easter hope. This is our Easter belief, firmly in the risen Lord.